Daily thought. Never expect. Don't just, sometimes you can never expect and never assume. You just gotta let it happen. You know what I mean? And if it's supposed to happen, it'll happen. I read that somewhere and it made a lot of sense to me. And I was like, you know what? That's true. Sometimes we can't do everything on our own. For those of you who pray to a higher being, you look your head up to the sky for God to give you the answers. For some other people who look for a spiritual way, you look for those areas to do it. But I say this because sometimes we just can't control what happens in our lives. You know, I couldn't control going through, what I went through in some parts of my life, and some of you can't. Same thing. But we gotta let it happen for ourselves. Sometimes we gotta go through a rough patch to teach ourselves something so that we can bring it back home again. So think about that. Think about looking at the rough patches and seeing what it taught you. If I point out some people that don't need to be in your life, some actions that you do that you don't need to do anymore, and who knows what else? A whole slew of stuff, maybe stuff you ain't supposed to eat anymore. Who knows? But the bottom line is that you are not assuming that, and not trying to just let it happen. Let life happen for you. Still do get up in the morning, go to your job and do your job. I had a friend of mine today, we were talking, and she said she thought her situation was going to be bad for her. And I turned around and I'm listening to him like, this is probably going to be a good thing for you. So sometimes we need that person again that we vibe with, that we can talk to. But let life happen. You keep doing your part, and trust me, it'll all work out for you in the end. Daily thought. Never assume.